Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from Android Coliseum. I'm doing a review a little bit late at night, so bear with me if I'm sounding a little tired. Anyways, I wanted to review this Galaxy S10. This is a fair bit older device. This isn't a brand newer one, but I haven't had a chance to review it yet, and I think it's a good time now that we're having a bunch of devices out to really compare it to. So here we go. I put a case on it because I found the back of it was really slippery. We're having the 3 cameras back there, which I'll get into as we get into it. We have power, we have volume, we have Bixby, which can be remapped, sorta-ish. We have a headphone jack for those that like it, USB-C and your speaker. Your other for stereo speakers up here. So the first thing you notice that there's no fingerprint sensor back there, like most of the devices out, which they're kind of getting away with, and they're putting it down here. I find using it down there is really annoying. I don't know why. The P30 works fine. That almost never happens. I almost always get, oh, there you go. I get a thing that says, press harder, press longer, do these weird things. It's like that should be enough. Let me do it. There, press a little harder. That worked. I get the little sense. At least on the P30, you used to get a flash that was trying to sense. So what I ended up having to do is using the face unlock, because I got the Pixel 4, I'm gonna have to start using that. So when you usually pick your phone up, and you can see that it's unlocked, and now I can swipe up. You saw the little circle around there that tells it's working. It's better than the fingerprint sensor, but it's not perfect still, but still something to work with. That's my biggest complaint about this whole device. That and the battery. Now I'll get to the battery later, but outside of that, everything has been pretty smooth. There's been a couple weird instances where it has lagged down a little bit, but not a lot. There's not a lot that I can really pick apart. It is a 3,400 milliamp hour battery in this, but I have found that it doesn't really quite get me through a day. Maybe I'm down to 20%, but my OCD kicks in around 80-70%, and I start charging up, and I'm doing that a lot more often with this guy, where I've noticed on other devices that P30 just lasted forever. But even devices like the Pixel 3, the Pixel 3 XL that had about the same size battery, nowhere near had the same issues, and I don't know why that was. Anyways, let's put that up. Let's get into here. Other things are, it does use QI charging, which is kind of nice. Had a couple weird glitches where I would put it on charge, take it off, and it was saying it was charged for a long time until I plugged it in and then unplugged it, and it said it was fine. The other thing I noticed, and it only really happens on the chargers, the cheaper chargers I have, is that when you put it down and it starts charging up and it gets to 100%, the light comes on, and then it drains itself down to 199%, and then charges again, and it goes when it's 100% charged again. So middle of the night, it's basically on the whole time. So it's kind of annoying, and I really don't want to leave it overnight. Either on, or I don't want to leave it on overnight where it's going to drain itself down and have to charge it really quickly and on the way. Like on a regular charger, it's kind of nice. It's pretty cool how you plug it in instantly and it starts showing that, it's rapid charging. It's only going to take 25 minutes to get fully charged. So that is kind of nice. What else we want to talk about? Features like, so I take it in there. Okay. Pop-up view. So this was kind of nice. Let me just make sure I'm not in anything. What we can do is pop-up view. Tap that up there. Open in pop-up view. And it's like the old Sony mini apps, right? So I can play around with the size of this. I can play around with the transparency of this, right? And I can go ahead and do my other stuff. Oh, look around, boop-a-doop-a-doo, and hit play there. And we do this here. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna do that. But it was kind of neat. I mean, you can set it up with certain apps. Let's go to pop-up view. Oops. Pop up. smart pop-up view. So certain apps that can act as pop-up view. So I got Facebook, I've got the Messenger app, where it'll have a little floating head that you have a notification. We can tap that and it'll show that little notification of that little app there while you're still doing it. It's kind of like the Facebook Messenger, which is really kind of nice, really kind of cool to be able to use that. I like that feature. What else to say? I think that's pretty much the biggest things, my biggest pet peeves about it. What I'll do is I'll have a full review up on the website. This is a heck of a contender. I mean, $1,500 or $1,400 for this model. I gotta admit, that's pretty pricey. Especially considering that as soon as I get it, I have to start getting rid of their apps, get rid of their calendar, get rid of all those touch tabs. So I got to get rid of a fair bit of stuff. I mean, Samsung's been pretty light touch lately, but even still, there's still a lot of the Samsung apps that are in there that, I never use. Third-party apps that are in there that, again, personally, I don't care if they're there. That being said, it plays Fortnite like a charm. I like getting chicken dinners on PUBG. That's really kind of good. And it's the right size to be able to use. I don't even notice that little punch out for the camera anymore. It's really kind of cool. I like it. A good choice for anybody that's looking for it. Well done, Samsung. Okay, well, I have a full review on the website. If you have any questions, you guys know where to reach me. Thanks so much. À la prochaine.